Welcome along, fellow time travelers. This time around, we're going to step back in time to the late 1800s and explore the opulent kitchen and pantry of the Breakers, the iconic Gilded Age mansion in Newport, Rhode Island. I will take you behind the scenes of the Vanderbilt family's summer cottage, showcasing the bustling heart of the estate, where culinary magic happened. You will see the state-of-the-art, for the time, kitchen equipment, from massive coal-fired stoves to intricate copper cookware, and you will marvel at the meticulously organized pantry that was once stocked with exotic spices, fine china, and provisions for lavish feasts. You will learn about the skilled staff who worked tirelessly to prepare elaborate, multi-course meals for high society gatherings, and get a glimpse of the routines that kept this grand household running. Before I begin, please like and share the show and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Now let's begin our journey. We ended our last video on the second floor, looking down into the Great Hall. At the Breakers in Newport, Rhode Island, built in 1895 for Cornelius Vanderbilt II, around 40 servants worked to maintain the Gilded Age mansion's opulence. This included cooks, butlers, maids, footmen, chauffeurs, and gardeners. The hierarchy was led by the butler and housekeeper, overseeing lower staff like scullery maids and assistant gardeners. Servants lived in 33 modest bedrooms across 2 third-floor quarters, with 3 additional rooms for the butler, chef, and valet on the mezzanine. Discreet staircases and passageways ensured staff remained unseen while performing their duties. Now, it's plausible that some servants at the Breakers in Newport, used by the Vanderbilts primarily in the summer, were also employed at their New York mansion, particularly senior staff like butlers, housekeepers, or personal maids. Wealthy families often moved trusted staff between seasonal residences for continuity. While no specific records confirm identical staff, the practice of transferring key personnel from the Vanderbilts' New York home at 640 Fifth Avenue to Newport was common during the Gilded Age. And then we went down one of the back staircases that went all the way down to the kitchen. The Breakers' expansive kitchen complex, including a main kitchen, prep kitchen, and pantry, supported lavish parties, requiring more than the estimated 6 to 8 kitchen staff. Likely 10 to 12 solid workers operated during peak events, including a head chef, sous chefs, kitchen maids, and scullery maids. The chef planned and cooked elaborate menus. Sous chefs prepped ingredients, and maids handled cleaning and plating. Scullery maids cleaned dishes and equipment. Serving staff, like footmen and butlers, around 6 to 10 of them probably, managed dining room service, delivering food via discreet passageways. This larger team ensured seamless service for grand Vanderbilt gatherings. As you can see, the Breakers' kitchen is a spacious and airy hub. It was designed for comfort and efficiency, featuring high ceilings, large windows for ocean breezes, and a bright ambiance. Its staff, which I mentioned had a head chef, sous chefs, kitchen maids, and scullery maids, probably worked 12 to sometimes 16 hours daily, starting at 4 to 5 a.m., to prepare elaborate meals for the Vanderbilts and their guests. And they likely got a day or maybe even a half day off weekly. Now check this out, the salaries were probably pretty competitive. Head chefs likely earned somewhere from $50 to $100 monthly. Now that would be about $1,800 to $3,600 monthly in 2025 dollars. Sous chefs and maids probably got salaries of $15 to $30, but that was about $540 to over $1,000 today. And scullery maids probably got salaries of $10 to $20, but that was about $360 to $720 as of the time of this recording. And so that ensured financial stability, especially back then when people weren't buying as much stuff as they do today, and things weren't nearly as expensive for regular, everyday, working-class people. The kitchen's fireproof design included thick, reinforced stone walls and concrete floors to prevent fire spread, critical in an era of open flames. A separate ventilation system and strategic placement far from main living areas kept cooking odors from permeating the residence. As I mentioned previously, staff lived in shared third-floor quarters, bonding over their prestigious roles in this well-equipped, thoughtfully designed workspace. Now let's check out the Breakers Butler's Pantry. The Breakers Butler's Pantry, a refined space, facilitated seamless meal service, linking the kitchen to the dining room and breakfast room through discrete passageways. Its elegant cabinetry housed silverware and china. The butler and 4 to 6 footmen worked here, coordinating table settings and serving lavish meals to the Vanderbilts and their guests. Equipped with cutting-edge technology for the 1890s, it featured early refrigerators and freezers to store perishables, ensuring fresh ingredients for grand events. A sink aided quick cleanups. Positioned for efficiency, the pantry allowed staff to move swiftly between the kitchen and the dining areas, upholding the Vanderbilt's opulent standards while keeping servants discreetly out of sight. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, the kitchen's side entry, accessible via side driveway, was used for deliveries of supplies like food, coal, and ice, which were essential for the Vanderbilt household's operations. This entrance, near the kitchen complex, allowed delivery workers to bring goods directly to the service areas without entering the main residence, maintaining privacy and efficiency. The kitchen staff, including scullery maids, would receive and process these deliveries in the prep kitchen or pantry. The area, designed for practicality, featured thick stone walls and concrete floors for fire safety. Today, this space serves as a gift shop, repurposed for visitors touring the historic mansion. In conclusion, the kitchen and butler staff at the Breakers were the backbone of the Vanderbilt's opulent summer estate, skillfully managing a spacious, well-equipped kitchen and elegant butler's pantry to deliver lavish meals and seamless service. Working throughout the day and into the night, these kitchen workers and footmen ensured the mansion's grandeur shone through every event. Despite demanding schedules, they were fortunate to work for the Vanderbilts, enjoying competitive wages and the prestige of serving in a state-of-the-art, fire-proof kitchen. Their vital roles and camaraderie made the Breakers a pinnacle of Gilded Age hospitality. So, what do you think of that kitchen and butler's pantry at the Breakers? If you were looking for work in the late 1800s, would you work in a place like that? You know I would. Well, maybe not. I don't think I'd be a very good butler. Not really a very good cook either. Not exactly sure what I could do. Oh, I'd figure out something. What do you think you would be able to do if you were able to work for the Vanderbilts at the Breakers? Kindly share your thoughts in the comments below. Oh, wait a minute. I'd be a gardener. Yeah, that's my thing. Gardening it is. I would take care of that stuff. I would be planting lots of weeping blue atlas cedars. They're among my favorite trees, don't you know? Kindly remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Please check out the links below to learn how to support my research and productions. In fact, if you check out campfireshop.com, you could buy herbal supplements, awesome candles, teas, and more. That's campfireshop.com. Kindly be kind to all of our fellow Earthlings, and please do not harm them. And do yourself a favor and go to a local shelter and adopt a cat or a dog or both. You and they will be very glad that you did. Until next time, I wish you safe travels on all your journeys.